snorkel. Both of
You got
them.
him a straw.
My son is in the kiddie area.
That kiddie pool area.
Well, not the kiddie pool.
Did you stay at a Holiday Inn?
No, we stayed at the Grand Resort Spa.
Yeah, I know what that
Great
Oh, okay,
place.
I know what you're talking
Great
about.
place.
Yeah,
We've been
yeah.
there twice already.
It's actually a nice place.
It is really nice. Our room overlooked the water. Really cool. So my son is going back and forth in this shallow section. My daughter is going long ways from shallow to deep, back and forth. And then we're getting ready to leave because we were going up to get ready to go eat. We had to get cleaned up and all that. And my daughter comes up to me and she's upset. I go, what's the matter? She goes, that man, and she points to some big fat fuck in the pool with tattoos on both of his arms, clear fucking redneck.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, when I was swimming by, he put his hand over the snorkel. So,
Game over on that part.
Not gonna lie, I would probably wind up in jail.
well,
Yeah.
now I was very conflicted because now my daughter has a sense of, she sometimes lies.
Mm-hmm.
So I go, Juliana,
Every kid does.
I go,
Doesn't make a difference.
do you know his daughter? Were you playing with his? Do you know? I go. She was like, no, I don't know. He came by and she goes, did you stop breathing? I go, what? She goes, no, I got up, I got scared, and he said something to me like, can't breathe, can you? Or something like that. So I go, okay. We walk back to where Stephanie is with my son, and I take my hat off, I take my sunglasses off, and I go,
Like taking your earrings off.
I go, before I get arrested in Ocean City, I say to my wife, before I get arrested and end up at Ocean City jail, I go, how do you want me to handle this? And I tell her what happened, and she's like, just let it go. I go, no, wrong answer.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That
go,
ain't gonna happen.
I go, wrong answer. I go full Papa Bear. I walk over to the guy. Now the fat fuck's in the pool. I'm standing outside the pool, and I go, excuse me, just like that to the guy. I go, now I'm trying to think like an adult. I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to ruin my vacation. I'm a cute little white boy. I don't want to go to jail. Okay, so
You're kind of
again, thank
He
you.
is adorable, right?
And I don't, again,
Yeah.
all I see is this guy from his, basically the top of his chest up. So I don't know what he consists of, but he fucked with my daughter. So either way,
Yeah.
someone's getting their ass
Of course.
kicked or whatever. So I go, excuse me. I go, did you just mess with my daughter? I go, with the snorkel? He goes, oh yeah, she was just swimming by and I kind of just, I was fooling around. I go, you don't know how to fool around. I go, what if I did that to your daughter? He goes, I was just fooling. I go, I stop and I go, oh, you don't know her to fool around. I go, we have an option here. I go, either you get out of the pool and I kick the shit out of you and I get arrested, or I just put my foot on your head and I drown you. And he goes, oh, this is, there's no need for this. I'm sorry. I go, look at my daughter, talk to my daughter, say anything, do it. I said, I promise you, this will be the last sunrise you ever see. And he's like, oh, relax. I'm like, listen, you fucking redneck. And at that point, I hear, Frank. From 20 feet away. And I'm like, I kind of just put my hand up I'm like, because now she can't really hear what I'm saying because I'm talking low. I've learned through having children.
Screaming doesn't help you.
Screaming
Yeah,
makes you
no,
look.
not at
Screaming makes you look like an asshole. Talking low makes you look like a psycho. So I'm talking. I go. I have 2 more days here. I go. I don't want to see you. And I just want to say, I go. If I see you, we're gonna have a big problem. He goes, oh, I was just messing around. I'm like, you don't mess around with an 8-year-old girl, asshole. And then whoever he's with, his wife or sister or
Boyfriend.
both, whatever, goes, what's his problem? I go, this doesn't concern you. I went like this. I did the whole my thumb and finger.
Italian thing?
What? The Italian thing, yeah. And I just turn around and I walk away. And it just so happens that the hot girl who was on the Dolphin is now sitting next to my wife with her family. And I'm, damn it, why'd I take my sunglasses off? And I'm like this, and she's like, yeah, no, he's wrong. You don't mess with someone's daughter, And I'm like, thank you. And I just gathered our shit. And as we walked out, I just stared at him so hard. I actually almost walked into the fence. I was
like in that scene, like in Popeye, when it goes red.
Yeah. I literally.
I mean, I can't imagine.
When she said that to me, I literally stopped dead because I was actually I had the cooler in my hand, I had the towels.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to leave.
Larry's seen me in my next level.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
So it doesn't really make a difference.
I've-
Screw my
No,
kids,
but
it's over.
yeah, I was gonna say,
I'm more hot-headed than you are.
I
so
was
it doesn't
fully
really make a
prepared.
difference. I don't really.
Well,
give a
it's
crap.
also you
I'll
have the
choke
red
a guy
hair,
out. It doesn't
so
make a difference to me.
you have red hair, so you're naturally red.
I've seen you
hot-headed.
at the highest level I've seen you. I can't even imagine.
Has someone ever
Imagine.
messed with one of your kids Well, I know your kids are. Your son is in sports.
Because I kind of stop it before it even happens.
Right,
I mean,
right.
if it gets to a point where it's an issue, it won't happen. I mean, even in sports and everything else, Bradley is a tough kid. I mean, thankfully, my older son is the kind of kid that just doesn't take anybody's crap.
Right.
And Ryan will just punch somebody in the face.
Yeah. Well, that's that's my son.
Ryan's future job will involve an octagon.
See, I have two boys versus you having a girl and a boy. It's
Right.
a little bit different where, a girl won't be as aggressive. As
Exactly.
kids
My
are.
son can be aggressive. My daughter is very timid.
Right.
So I went, like I said, I went full Papa Bear,
of course,
and
I
I
would've
was
done the
I
same
was
thing
fully
if I had a
prepared.
daughter.
I was fully prepared to spend the night in jail.
Right.
So I just want. Okay, I'm glad I got your opinions on that. I'll wrap this up real quick because I want to get to the questions. But real quick, Delaware drivers, either go fucking fast or go fucking slow, because I don't know what the hell's wrong with you morons. Okay, Delaware, it's a nice small state to drive through, but Jesus Christ, 30 miles an hour or 80 miles an hour, pick one. I don't care that I'm close to the mic. I'm angry.
Delaware's a different animal. They don't pay any taxes. So you don't have to
Yeah,
worry
that is
about it.
true.
Oh my
All
God,
right, they have
it was
Deepy
so.
Dough, which is by far the best goddamn calzones you'll ever have in your life.
Where?
Deepy Dough, it's called.
I don't know.
Ooh,
But,
check that out.
Unreal.
Why have we never stopped there on the way to Ocean City?
It
Because you have
was.
to get it delivered.
Oh,
And that's the other thing. And that's
An address.
Fair enough.
And that's the other thing. You go from a highway to stop to red lights. I mean, granted, they're few and far between, but there's no highway that goes straight to Ocean City.
None.
Really? I mean,
there's a boat that goes to Ocean City.
I
There's
still
also a
haven't
plane.
taken Cape May.
Remember the
Cape,
boat
Cape May?
with the girls?
You did Cape May. You did the Cape May ferry.
Yes.
Oh, we never did that.
You actually did that
no,
one?
I have
No,
never
you
done
didn't,
it.
but we had
My
friends
wife
who almost did.
We,
That was
we got
hysterical.
stuck in traffic for like 9 hours going to Ocean City one time.
Yeah, I know.
We,
I've
we
got-
got
I-
out of the car and having water gun fights. I mean, it didn't really make a difference.
That's nice. My wife also made me stop at tikimurphs.com
Well, we were
on the
single.
way back.
We were not single, technically. But I was.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't married.
I wasn't married.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Very
so
nice.
At that point in time, it didn't make a difference. And plus, we had an alien in the car, so we had to kind of kick her out a couple of times. Her name was
right.
Leah. That was a whole nother
I'm
reaction.
do I even?
No,
do-
he doesn't know her.
You don't know Leah?
You don't know Leah.
No.
You've never met
You don't
Leah.
know.
No.
She looks
She's-
like straight out of the Alien movie.
really
she looks
got
like
that
an
extra thing,
alien.
that teeth that
Like
comes
horse,
out?
like a horse teeth.
Oh,
She's got
yeah,
that horse teeth.
yeah.
She is a
you don't even want
horse tooth
Oh,
jackass.
that's exciting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and now my last rant about my vacation.
Well,
Besides the
the missus is home, so
hi, honey.
she ignored you.
Delaware rednecks. This is about New York. I left Ocean City. I clocked about 80 miles an hour the whole way home. Go over the Gothels, 20 miles an hour. I mean, really.
And everybody staring at each other.
I had the cruise
ridiculous.
control set on my car,
Love
going up New Jersey Turnpike, 81 miles an hour, literally. And I'm like, the only time I slow down is if a truck got in my way.
Yeah.
But I didn't do less than 75 miles an hour, and
You
I
hit
go.
Martin Luther King Boulevard. It's over.
No,
Yeah.
I literally went
Literally
right
and
over.
figuratively.
Yes,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, I get over the Gothels, and it's like boom, 20 miles an hour to JFK, and I'm like, God damn, it killed me. And then of course, right past JFK, we ended up flying again because Long Island is 1,000 times better than
Really,
5
usually
boroughs.
on our way back, we always hit traffic.
So
on the
Southern States,
Yeah.
Southern State. I clocked it right because I wanted to get to New York past rush hour.
What day of the week did you come back?
Yesterday, came back Thursday
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
we
Well,
got-
it's an
You
off.
stay over the weekend.
because I was done. I was. We had 4 days. I was done. Sunday to Thursday, I was done. So, all right.
It's
So
what you do now. It's what you do.
It's what. I just couldn't do it anymore. Okay, here comes my favorite part. Okay, Larry, you need your copy.
No,
Yeah.
I'd like to talk.
Fire in the hole.
Okay, you can ask a couple questions, Larry,
All right. So we have this. Why is my paper wet?
because it leaked from the ice.
So we have this thing now, and Verdi was the first guest to go through this. Yeah, so
we
have some big
called the
shoes to
questions
fill.
the Hateful Eight, but now we have 9 questions, so I haven't
is
thought
there
of a
ninth
name
one?
yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So now, whenever a guest comes on, we ask them. Don't. It's nothing.
This
like
bourbon is good.
As long as he's not a mongoloid, we're good.
no. That or we're not going to ask.
Bring out the trannies.
Yep.
So- Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Where was you make whoopee? No. So here we go. So here's just some.
They're stupid
basic
questions, but
I'm in.
Who is your favorite superhero?
Dead silence.
All right.
Thinking about
Who?
it.
He's thinking.
I'm a big fan of Wolverine. Yep,
I didn't
always
know
been a
that.
big fan of
Yeah,
Wolverine.
we usually like the first thing that comes to your mind.
Actually, I was also shocked as shit that you were into Star Wars that you told me
I'm a
about it.
huge fan of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I don't consider that a super movie.
No,
or
no, 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 I'm
superhero
just talking
movie.
about, like,
I
in
consider
general.
more of like Marvel.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and Batman,
DC.
Superman,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
By the way, before you guys leave,
But
I
I
have
like
to show you my
I'm a big-
Stormtrooper.
But I
Stormtrooper?
will admit I'm a big fan of Captain America as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which
I like
will
Captain-
always be.
I like Captain Caveman.
I like Captain Crunch too.
Captain Crunch. Dude, Crunchberries rule. All right. Good
All
answer. Good answer.
Who was your celebrity crush as a kid?
By far, Topanga.
Wow,
Topanga.
Topanga.
All right.
She's on the
All
list a
right,
lot. Yeah,
Topanga.
that's got to be what 3 or 4
Danielle-
for her? Danielle Fisher.
Oh, Fisher.
Who's into wrestling?
I have the file right here. I could look it up. Well,
Yeah.
this since we
Candace
started
Cameron,
asking.
too.
Candace Cameron, another one that makes the list.
Big fan of her.
Before she married
Danielle
Bure.
Fisher, we have, I think,
Bure or
have
Burr?
2. She's number
Bure.
2. He'll be
Who's
the
that,
second.
Bure?
Bure.
Who do you play for?
Bure.
Played for Canucks.
No, that was Pavel.
played
Valerie.
for Montreal.
Valerie.
Minnesota
Calgary.
Wild.
So yeah, he was. There's always one good brother and a bad brother. The Rangers somehow seem to
Right.
sign the bad brother. You know,
Every time.
it's like Marian Hossa, who plays for the Chicago Blackhawks, who just basically retired. Oh well, let's get Marcel Hossa, his sucky brother.
Hey, come on, it can't be worse than Brett Lindros.
Well, yeah. Well, didn't you also get Brent Gretzky as well?
I don't know. Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky's retarded half brother or something.
Wish we got a
I
dog.
like hockey pucks.
Oh,
Wow.
Paulina Gretzky. For some reason, I can't comment on her page
Paulina.
anymore.
Well,
I-
because
I
she's
honestly
probably
don't
blocked
know.
you.
I don't know why. No,
Okay.
her. I don't know why.
Now, this question, I want you to think of the answer, but you're not going to give it to us now. You're gonna. This is when you
What was the dumbest thing you've ever did for a crush?
think about it, and we'll get back to you. Okay?
All right, so
Because I
so
want
now
you.
when
That
I
one's
think
got
about-
to sim. Unless you know it off the top of
Now
your
this,
head.
this is like an FAA test now because now you got to think of that answer and come up with another.
Don't
answer for
worry.
the question.
That's a simmering one. I want that one to simmer.
That's
so
what screwed me
you.
up.
Yeah. What is your go-to pizza topping?
Pepperoni.
Wow. That's
Okay.
2.
Yep.
Pepperoni. All right. Let me. Okay.
You want to go?
I'll answer one or
Okay.
2.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, you become famous. Your life story becomes a movie. Who plays you in a movie?
Carrot Top. Just for the hell of it. See what happens.
That goes in with the obvious. Okay, so you create a time machine, much like Doc Brown, and can only go back in time to retrieve one lost item. What's that item?
Definitely my Leonardo Ninja Turtle.
Your
Ooh.
Leonardo.
Lost on the beach at Tobay, 1990.
Wow. Little,
Ninja-
little guys, right?
An action
Oh,
figure.
man.
The action figures,
Yep.
when we were kids.
Yep.
That's 100%.
That's a
the
good
item.
call.
I respect that.
Oh.
I respect
I remember leaving it on the beach. I don't remember where I
That
left it, but I
sucks.
remember leaving it.
Oh,
that.
man.
See, you
And
gotta like
Rocksteady and Bebop were with him.
Oh,
They can go fuck themselves. So.
you know what?
But I remember the combination.
No,
yeah.
totally.
I
Right?
have a feeling that boys and men
ABC?
No. This is fucking bourbon. No, I think we remember shit like that more than girls.
Oh, yeah, because women like to bring up stuff years later. that
No,
get
but I'm
us
saying
like,
we
oh.
remember items we lost, like things like I remember.
Yeah, man,
I remember
please.
I had a pair of Ferrari sunglasses that folded.
Right.
Remember those?
Yep, I remember
And I
those.
remember I lost them.
That was
I
only
lost
50
them
years
at
ago.
Manhattan Beach.
He's only 44.
44.
I know,
Well,
it's
my wife
close.
thinks I'm 45, but that's okay. She said, "Wait, you're 44?" I go, "Yeah, I just had a birthday."
I lost when I was younger. I had a Transformer watch, and the watch would pop off, and it would be a little Transformer. And I left it. We were in one of the stores in Kings Plaza Mall. I think it was like a women's store because I remember
Tundadada.
which.
Frederick to Hollywood.
Oh boy, you're not allowed in here.
And I remember I lost it. I went over and I told my mom, like, I can't find my watch. So she did the only thing any parent would do back in the 80s.
Smacked you
She
upside the head.
slapped me, told me, why did I lose the watch? And then I went home crying as Mothra and Rodan again start battling it out.
Hey,
up
listen, what do you want? I didn't spray the yard yet.
What
okay?
is that?
It's a monster. It's a Wanto monster.
there. All right. Now, what movie has everybody seen, but you haven't?
Oh, boy.
Right? That's a tough one. That is a tough one.
That's a tough one.
What did
has to
Verdi
change that
Verdi
one.
say? I forgot what he said. 16 Candles.
He did say 16 Candles, yeah.
Just give him credit for that one because I have never seen that movie. I will.
Well, you're not
lie.
answering that question. You
But
can't
I'm not
answer.
answering with that.
That's
one.
It's
not a
got,
movie.
I can tell you one that I haven't seen, and people. I don't know why I've never seen it, but I just for some reason I've never seen. There's two movies that everyone like. What? Point Break and Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Never seen him.
I haven't seen what is it, China? What's
Big
the
Trouble
one?
in Little China?
Little China.
What?
I haven't.
Is that your answer?
I'm going to be honest with you. I have really not watched the whole movie Karate Kid either.
With who?
Karate Kid.
The original?
The original Karate
All right,
Kid.
well, what's your answer? Final answer.
I would say Big
Big Trouble in Little China. We were watching
Yeah,
that.
That's a
one I
good
haven't
movie.
That's a
We got to do a
fantastic
movie
movie.
night.
Burton. Jack Burton.
Yeah, I haven't watched that movie.
What is your favorite TV catchphrase?
Whose line is it anyway? I like that movie. That show. Whatever the hell it is.
That's a good show, but
So
that's not the
I'm
question.
getting attacked by a beetle and the size of fucking Mothra.
Something just touched me.
Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's on the side. Look at that.
Oh my god.
It's
my
trying
God,
to break
it's
into my
making-
house.
What is it?
You better put new lights up. It's going to break
think
through the freaking lights.
I think it's dragging your son out of the house.
He had a good run.
Come On Down is my fucking favorite movie.
Come on down.
Come On Down.
From
Catchphrase.
Price.
Price is right. All right.
I am frightened right now.
Dude, you can hit that
Listen
thing
to it.
with a baseball bat. Sounds like
Do you
sounds
want
like
to be
a
on the
slot machine.
podcast?
Buzz.
It's a slot machine.
Oh, it's angry at my house.
All right, we're good.
Wait, I'm going to
Get it. Get it, Frank. Get it.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Wait, get the lighter.
Yeah, light it on
Light
fire,
it.
Frank.
No.
This way it burns your house down, too. Oh, yeah, that was good.
Now you're dead.
Definitely use the hollow side.
Whoa, what is this?
Oh my God, it's got Frank. Oh my God, it's dragging him out.
Put me back. That thing is huge. That's a movie line.
Which one's the new question?
Last
Oh, I
one.
found it. Yep. All right. If you were a car, what car would you be?
That would definitely be a Jeep.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm rugged. I enjoy it. It's fun.
He is
And I like
rugged.
no clothes on. No doors. Nothing. We're good, man.
Topless? You like going topless?
Perfect. See? That's easy.
I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so getting back
Think
to the
about
last
crush,
question.
Probably the worst,
dumbest thing
the
you've
dumbest
ever
thing
done.
I
Dumbest
do with
thing.
crush is take her best friend to freaking prom.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. The hell you do
I
that for?
wound up dating her,
Oh.
but then her best friend didn't have a date, so I took her best friend to the prom.
Oh, I see what you're talking
Junior
about.
prom, sorry. Junior
Okay.
prom.
No, but still, I got what you're talking about. Okay.
Okay.
That's interesting.
All right.
Different
Well,
one.
thank you for taking part in that. These are going in the logbook. And
Can we talk a little bit more about Ocean City?
Absolutely.
It's more fun. I got some good stuff.
Tell us.
Yeah,
How about
please.
Tell us a memorable Ocean
The
City
most
story.
memorable Ocean City story I've ever had.
Eric, the mic is
I
yours.
have multiple, but this is one specific trip with Ocean City. Okay,
It doesn't have to be with
Now,
me.
See, he hit the dump button already on this thing, so we know it's going to be gone. But one of the most memorable Ocean City trips is the trip that we went to Ocean City and we went to the Purple Moose for the first time ever.
Love
Me,
the Purple Moose.
Larry and Danny Truron. Legendary
Danny Trejo?
Danny
Machete?
Trejo. Party-
Hey,
the guy
everybody.
freaking disappeared like
Wow.
he disappeared like he was a freaking escaped convict. You know,
He
never
did,
find the
actually.
guy.
Yeah, it was weird.
So, pretty much, we're sitting at the bar. We're all starting to drink. Now, picture Larry sitting at the bar. It could be multiple things that we're talking about when we're talking about sitting at the bar. It could be Larry sitting at the bar talking to a random girl. It could be Larry sitting at the bar talking to a random guy. It
All right,
doesn't
look,
really make a difference.
I didn't know what was going on. I was
So-
drunk.
He looks at the screen, which has like a nice horse betting screen sitting up there. Now, Frank, let me explain something to you. Your cell phone is very important, but I'm more important here.
Wow. I'm doing show
You
stuff.
hit me before.
And that's
I'm
the
doing
host.
show
No,
stuff.
I got you back again.
That's
Well,
the host.
look what just popped up. That needs to be addressed.
That does need to be addressed.
Oh, wow.
I need to get a drink. So
I think we'll get a visit later.
So
We gotta
Larry's-
listen to this.
Larry's standing at this horse racing situation that's going on the TV screen.
Okay.
He goes, "Who's your favorite horse?" And they go, "I like a few of them." He goes, "You like applesauce?" I'm like, "Applesauce? Who the fuck is applesauce?" I'm like, "There's no applesauce up there." He goes, "Applesauce. You see applesauce?" I'm like, "It's applause, you schmuck." The name of the horse is applause.
I tried going up. I'm like, I'll put
He
$10 on
tried betting
applesauce.
Applesauce. Now the guy looked at him like, "Now this is a redneck guy."
how drunk were you?
Drunk.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was
Now,
bad.
Let's go backwards. We're going to rewind, okay? We're going to rewind. We stopped at about 5 different bars on the way down to Purple
yeah.
Moose. Now there's a guy who's just singing heavy metal band. I mean, good stuff, good 80s music.
Okay.
Singing and singing and singing. I'm talking to the guy for some random reason. I wound up talking to the guy. The guy's a dentist.
Oh, okay. Was he with Dixie Normus?
Dick's enormous.
Yes.
What? Wait, what?
The
Cover
guy,
band.
the band,
Oh,
the band's
oh,
name
oh,
is Dick's
okay,
Enormous.
okay.
G-I-X-I-E.
Okay, gotcha.
So now
gotcha.
we leave the bar. All right, we're getting back. I try to jump on the tram because I'm trashed, but I'm not hammered. I try to jump on the tram. The tram stops dead stop. Get off the fucking tram. That's what they say to me. You didn't pay, get the fucking tram.
How did you not pay?
Because I was just riding the side. It didn't make a difference.
Okay.
So we're walking down we go from the end all the way down to 17th Street. That's where we were staying at the Holiday Inn. We get 99% of the way there, and I sit down. I go, this homeless guy.
Okay.
All right, I sit next to him, I throw my arm around him, and I go, watch this. Now, Larry, next level.
Wait, so you just throw your arm around
guy.
a
It
random
doesn't make a difference to me. At this point, I'm so hammered, it doesn't make a difference.
Okay.
Throw my arm around this guy, and I go, watch this. This will be entertaining. Larry walking down the boardwalk. It was as priceless as it could be. You couldn't have planned this any better. He's walking dead straight. I go, watch this. Just watch. Just hang out. Larry pulled.
Wait, who are you talking to?
I'm talking
The
to
homeless guy.
The homeless guy. The guy is just sitting there with me like I'm freaking crazy.
He's homeless,
Larry's
but you're
walking
crazy.
down stumbling down the boardwalk.
This is
Let's
classic.
Go the right way.
Okay.
And I go, watch. It's like Wile E. Coyote. And he goes, what do you mean? I go, watch. Larry literally walks into a street sign and slides down the pole of the street sign. like Wile E. Coyote would. Like in Roadrunner, he chased the Roadrunner, runs into this thing and slides down it. Like
I am long gone. I already do not remember the evenings.
You have to stop. You have to stop drinking.
I
You
have stopped drinking.
You have a
He's
problem.
He's good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
As long as somebody's around, we're good.
As long as I'm not at a wedding.
So we get my wedding's a whole other issue, but I'm not going to go into that.
I heard about that.
So, we get upstairs. All right, this guy starts hysterical laughing. He couldn't stop laughing because he just couldn't believe that actually happened. We get upstairs. Now Larry has to drive home the next morning
Oh yeah.
because he had to go to work for some ridiculous.
I just had
reason.
to. I was
He
working the
decided-
holidays. I had to work the holidays.
He
It was
decided I'm
going to
go to work the next day. So we get upstairs.
So you had to leave what? What
Well,
time?
I had to work. I had to work the day after, so I had to drive home on the 3rd.
Okay.
I had to work on the 4th.
right. So he had to leave at like 11 o'clock in the morning. So which he wasn't happy about in the first
No,
place.
and I was drunk. I
So
was
we get
hungover.
upstairs.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
We get upstairs. The whole Larry lays down on the bed. I slap him across the face. Nothing happens. You know, I want to make sure he's alive. Everything's good. Who cares?
Wasn't
He's
breathing.
breathing. That's all that matters. Wakes up the next morning. Every blood vessel in his face is popped. Every blood vessel in his face. It looked like he just got
Eyes too?
It looks like he got into World War III.
When I violently throw up, every blood vessel in my
Yeah,
face.
that's
pops.
happened. That's happened
Comes
to
out
me.
with
No,
no
but it
underwear
happens.
on, shorts. And I go, what the fuck happened, man? He goes, don't want to know. I'm not going to tell you, but something else happened. I said, good. Have a nice day. I'll see you down at the pool.
He was wearing shorts.
He was wearing shorts, thankfully. He was wearing shorts. Danny, who was with us.
Oh no.
Asian Danny was with us.
Asian daddy.
Walks down. He goes, I don't want to know what happened. I said, better off. Go down to the pool. I can look at Larry. I said, what's going on? He goes, whole nother level. I said, all right, whole nother level, like both ends? He goes, yeah, both ends. I said, all right.
Oh,
I go,
good God.
Where is everything? He goes, in the garbage can.
Where is everything?
Where is everything? In the garbage can? And what do I do with it? I said, go throw it out. I said, there's a garbage chute down the hallway. Just fucking toss it. He goes, how are you so calm? I said, shit happens.
Yes, it does.
It was just. Oh,
That was the first trip.
that was a come to Jesus moment.
Let's go to second trip. Second trip, we go to Ocean City.
Oh boy.
Same thing. Fucking Larry and I get hammered.
He doesn't
It's only
learn.
Me and him, I think.
That second time?
Well, this
I
is
don't know.
you weren't
Oh,
married
yeah,
yet.
yeah, yeah.
You weren't married yet.
No, they were married.
Well,
He was married
definitely
already.
married.
Okay.
It didn't. Jamie didn't care.
Yeah,
She knows already. So
Well, she's
Jim
related
was
to
with
him.
us. Jim's taking pictures of Larry at this point because he's never seen this shit happen. Okay, we get home and I go to Jamie. My wife was all pissed off. She didn't want anything to do with Larry anymore because
and she's my cousin, so just that's where the relationship is. Eric's wife is that's my relative. Eric is just a fucking clinger.
I'm just an asshole.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Well, it's
we wound
nice
up
that you
being
guys
friends.
have bonded a relationship
Well,
like
actually,
you know.
have, yeah.
You know, he's like
It's
my brother,
nice.
so I'll give
You
him
know,
that.
Larry, I know you don't have any brothers and sisters, so that's like yeah.
Neither do I.
So we're good.
Oh,
We're
okay.
in
So
good shape,
you
see? We're brothers
Oh,
and
you're,
sisters.
Exactly.
you're a redheaded
Sister, I'm the
stepchild
brother.
and a moron.
For some reason.
So we get we're in Ocean
You got
City.
that going for you.
Larry gets hammered again. Last night of the trip.
No.
He goes, I'm fucking leaving. That's it. I'm out. I said, all right, so leave.
Yeah, Jim
I'll
had
take,
enough.
I'll take. Everybody left. All right. I said to Larry, I said, you and I are driving home. Now, listen, we're driving home. He's still trashed.
Yeah,
To the
I couldn't-
home
I
to the
couldn't
hotel.
drive. No, now we're
No,
going home to New
home
York.
to New
Oh.
York.
The idea
Jesus.
was this. First of all, how old was Bradley? 1?
3.
Oh, 3. He was.
Because he puked on you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he walked
3.
over. Yeah, during that week, he literally walked over to me and just went in my lap.
Good for you.
I'm like, thanks, kid. And he's my godson. So we were getting ready to go home, and so 3-year-old, that's their oldest now. So the idea was going to be the parents and the child drive home. I was probably going to drive with Jim and Brianne,
Right.
and I think that was
Your
it.
car.
In my car, but everyone else left.
Right.
Okay,
Everybody left.
so that was going to be the idea. Now, as Eric will continue, I can't. I physically cannot drive.
He's that hammered.
I'm that still hungover.
Okay.
So now I said, you know what, to James, I said, you know what, you go home with the kids, go take everybody with you. I'll drive home with Larry. Fine. We get on the road. Larry goes, it's about an hour and a half into the ride. He goes, I'm going to puke. I said, all right, so puke.
So you're somewhere around Dover, Delaware.
It's only me and him.
It's just
So I
the
can
two
care
of us in the
less.
car. Yeah.
It doesn't make a difference to me. He goes, pull over. I said, so I pull over. All I hear is,
Wait, no. All you hear and see, because I didn't close the door.
No, wait, hold on.
So
I go, I'm like, Larry, close the fucking door. I'm like, close the door. I don't need to fucking hear it, dude. I said, I don't need to see it. I don't need to hear it. I'm like, you sound like a fucking
because you get
zombie
like
from
that dry heave, like you're trying to force
Yeah,
it
yeah,
out.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like from The
Yeah.
Walking Dead. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it was
stop,
it was
man.
bad, man.
Oh,
I said,
God,
close
you're
the
an
door. I
animal.
smell
You-
it.
you
I'm
just-
like, I'm like
you
a
just-
gag. I'm like, oh my
I'm
God.
writing this down right now, never to go away with you ever
Oh my
again,
God.
ever.
I drank just as much as he did. This is the third time I've dealt with this shit.
I mean, the only time I've ever dealt with him really drunk was at our New Year's Eve parties in our apartment.
Oh, no.
And you were just walking into walls
I
and
just passed out.
doorknobs.
Well, the door wasn't my fault.
You heard about the door? You heard about that with
yeah,
the
I've heard
doorknob?
about that
Yeah.
one. We got next level shit when it comes to me and him. The first
I
time
mean,
we hung
he's-
out in
I've
Atlantic
watched
City,
him
his
get-
face was in an ashtray.
I watched him get slapped across the face hard and no response.
My wedding, dude. You have no idea how many times I've dealt with Larry. All right, my dad comes out for my
sorry.
wedding. My dad doesn't know Larry. I mean, he knows Larry, but he doesn't know Larry that well.
Right. You're making a good impression for the
For some
Mormon
reason-
side.
It's good. We're in good shape. So, at my wedding, for some reason, there was little flies, like fake flies in the toilet bowl,
like
Like to aim?
to aim at.
Oh, okay.
So you don't
Yeah.
splash it all over the
right,
place.
right. Something that a
My
3-year-old
dad comes
would
out
need.
and says, Larry's eating a fly. I'm like, what do you mean Larry's
God,
eating
no.
a fly? His
No,
fucking
please.
face is the urinal.
Oh my God!
So
How?
I don't know. I was drunk.
So we pull him
What?
back.
But how
Well,
old?
to be fair, we started drinking at 8:00 in the
We started
morning,
drinking at 8 o'clock in the
And-
morning.
and
he was
I
winning
did-
my wedding party, so I give him that
and
much.
I didn't inherit my father's capability of
Right.
being able to hold alcohol.
Obviously.
So we pull him
Not
back.
hold
This is a whole
alcohol,
different
but-
issue. So we pull him back out of the urinal after my dad tells me. We pull him back in the urinal, and it's me, my best man Tom, and one of our family friends.
Tip-a-tom.
And we look at him and we go, do we bury him? Because we're with the freaking Bethpage Black. Do we bury him on the 9th green, or we do freaking slap him, wake him up somehow? I don't know what the hell to do.
What would you do if he drank himself to death? Would you just hide the body? Or
I almost did.
But the thing is, he wouldn't drink himself to death. You know why? Because he just passes out before that.
But you got sent to a hospital that
Of
night,
course he
did you?
That was
IVs and
because
everything else.
of the hotel called the hospital. The hotel called the ambulance, not anyone else.
They don't know him that well. And he's passed out on me
You
6
guys,
times.
you just threw me in my bed when I was in the apartment. You just threw me in my bedroom.
Yeah,
I fell
pretty
asleep
much.
and I was fine.
Pretty much.
He's
Woke
passed
up the
out.
next day.
We were in New York City. I come down to the bathroom
Oh, was that Park?
in Park. I come down to the bathroom. I hear Larry, Larry, Larry.
Oh, God.
He's passed out in the fucking urinal.
You
Cheering. I mean, you're
are a
cheering for him.
mess.
It's fucking awesome.
Here-
I'm
An
not going to lie.
absolute
It's
mess.
fucking amazing.
Here's the idea.
It's fun.
No. It's fun. Yeah, it's a blast. But what happens is, growing up,
Good
even
times.
in my teens, I didn't drink in my teens. I didn't
drink in my teens
No,
either.
no. What I'm saying is, I didn't build that. Yeah,
You drank when you were 7,
fucking,
so-
yeah,
Sorry, I was 14. I started
yeah.
drinking.
I didn't inherit
think
that from my father.
My first drink, I was maybe 18 or 19, I
So
think.
I didn't have the tolerance, and I certainly didn't have the tolerance the first time I hung out with you guys in Atlantic City.
His face was an ashtray. I mean, it was good ones.
I passed out in an ashtray. Those
Ashtray.
black ashtrays?
His whole
Yeah.
face
In the
covered black
Borgata?
ash, half his
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that's what
He looked like
that's-
Two-Face.
I fell
from
asleep
Batman.
after they carried me out of the club.
Oh, God.
I got it, guys, and I'm carrying.
I learned that the hard way, that I am not going to be able to keep up with these degenerates.
You know what's funny?
As far as drinking.
I never
I got
got...
a little better as time went on. I also
Yes.
learned to cut back.
Well, you
and,
knew what to
and-
drink.
Yeah.
I never got, really, ossified to the point like these. I was always the driver. So
in the hospital the day of your wedding, I was a .192. God only knows what I was like at the wedding. Because time went on, that drops.
Yeah, like I said, I was always the driver, and I didn't really start my drinking until college. I was in a fraternity, so I always was. Unless I was crashing somewhere, then I wouldn't. You're right.
That one went down the wrong pipe. I'll be honest with you.
I wouldn't go crazy drinking, but for some reason or another, when I was in college, my drink of choice was amaretto. I don't know why, but I would drink amaretto with like Sprite or whatever, or whatever was handy. It's horrible. It was so stupid, And I remember one time I got Dad to down a whole thing of vodka.
Oh, well, that's what got me at your wedding. It was the vodka luge.
Right. Well, I did I drank like half a bottle of vodka and
that was
in one sip, and I was like, yeah, I'm good. Flump, and that's all I remember. I remember waking up the next morning in the person's basement that I was in.
The very first. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, and it was like my 23rd birthday. I went to a bar in Flatbush. I put down $20. My buddy, my fraternity brother, was the bartender. And he gave me a drink called the Mind Eraser.
Yes.
I don't remember what it was, but it came in a giant...
I also don't remember the drink.
Yeah. You remember it came in a giant glass, right? And I had about 4 or 5 of them. The next thing I remember, my buddy's taking me home in his car, and he had a 72 Le Mans, Pontiac Le Mans, and he's gunning it up Flatbush Avenue, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna throw up in your car if you don't stop. That's all I remember that conversation. Then I remember going upstairs he walked me into my house, and my mother was like, it wasn't even late. It was like 1 o'clock. I was that drunk. My mother was up, and I lived in an apartment, so I had to climb 13 steps. To me, that was climbing to the top of the Empire State Building, and I remember. My mother goes, "Wow, how drunk are you?" And I go, "Please, I just need to go in my room." And now it was April, it was my birthday, and my room in my mother's apartment was really tiny and had a giant air conditioner in the window. Ooh. So my room was like an ice box. I remember I went in and the air hit me, and I could feel the sweat drying on my head from the cold, and I passed out. I woke up the next morning, and there was a garbage can full of puke next to me. And my mother is turning the lights on and off. And she's like, how you doing? How you doing? And I'm like, please. And I'm trying to time my eyelids with the light, and I'm completely off. I'm like, not just saying moron, just keep your eyes shut. I'm trying to have a conversation. I'm like, Mom, please stop. She's like, you're throwing that garbage can out. And I mean out. She's like this. I'm like, you're not cleaning it out, you're throwing it. And I'm like, okay.
Best thing you can do is take Tylenol, 2 Tylenol.
I will never get that drunk ever again. Nothing compared to your stories.
Even just regular. I haven't done that in years.
No, Larry hasn't done that.
When's the
last time he did at my wedding?
Well, that's
a couple times after. Yeah, but I'm also like I'm 38 now. I'm really not interested.
I wish I was 38.
To go out, it's one thing.
It pays me 36, doesn't it?
To go out.
How old are you?
36.
Jesus Christ, how old am I?
1982, baby.
Oh, God.
Like, to go out and
I'm
drink.
35, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I hate my life. So old.
I forgot what I was going to say. Okay.
All right. Well.
Being 38 and drinking.
You know what it's time for, right? It's time for old news. Get off my lawn! Oh, yeah. Have you experienced old news? No. We have some stories. I'm going to do this quick because I know we're running late on time.
That's all right.
We try and guess before I give Larry, I read the article. Before I read the article, Larry likes to guess where it's from.
What state
or country it's from. Right, okay, so I have a few articles here. I'm going to go. Listener Glenn. That reload. Please work. I'm far from my internet, so I'll go to this one while that one's reloading. Okay, now I have to skip a part of the title because it tells you where the person's from in it. So okay. I'm gonna. Mother sold son for $2,500 to clear drug money debt.
Colorado.
I'm gonna say New Mexico.
Close, Larry. No, what'd you say?
Colorado.
No. Corpus Christi, Texas.
Ooh.
So yes,
Texas.
Corpus Christi.
Wow. Corpus Christi.
He's crispy corpus already.
Okay, you are not allowed to bring alcohol anymore to this. So, Corpus Christi mother sold her son for $2,500 to clear her drug money debt.
Invite me more often.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I'm ready.
So, A Corpus Christi mother who was accused of selling her children wanted to settle a drug money debt, according to an arrest report. Texas Department of Public Safety special agents on June 29th executed a search warrant.
Executed her. Good Lord.
At a home in Nueces County when they found a 7-year-old boy. A woman told investigators she bought the boy from Esmeralda Garza.
Wait a minute. They found the woman who purchased the boy.
Yes.
Okay, so it was a twofer.
Yeah, so a woman told investigators she bought the boy from Esmeralda Garza
How would buy
for...
a kid?
Hey, listen, this is a good...
$2,500. That's a steal.
That's a good deal.
Yeah.
Okay, $2,500. When
Is he
investigators...
blonde and blue-eyed?
He's Esmeralda Garza.
$200,000 by the end of that fucking trip. You may have bought it for $1,500, but it cost you $200,000.
Exactly. College,
What the
camp,
hell's a good deal about that?
pairs of jeans, jeans,
Exactly. Who knows what sports
Nikes.
He plays hockey.
Forget it.
It's like $5,000.
Well, Esmeralda Garza, I don't think he's playing hockey.
Esmeralda.
Probably
She definitely
baseball,
snuck over
but
the border.
Oh, do we have another guest coming in?
all right.
Sorry.
When investigators asked Garza about her child, she told them her son was with the woman who bought him. Garza stated that she and her boyfriend owed drug money and gave her child to the woman, who pay $500 cash and clear the owed debt and this, I'm literally reading this as it's quoted, and extra $700 when the custody paperwork was signed, the report states.
Oh, all right, so they tried doing it legally.
Apparently.
In Mexico.
Yeah.
I don't...
No, Texas.
Corpus Christi.
Oh, all right.
The same thing.
Close enough.
Sergeant Nathan Brandley said the woman was in the process of selling her 2 daughters, ages 2 and 3.
How much for your women, the little girls?
It was a package deal. She's bundling.
Listen, that's the best way. That's like
Yes.
getting your home, your internet, your television, and your phone all at the same time.
The exact address where the warrant was executed was redacted by police. Garza, 29, was arrested for selling a child, which is a third-degree felony. She was booked into Nueces County Jail with her bail set at $100,000.
Wow.
Well, she's got $2,500. So, an unidentified man and
10%
woman
you
were
need?
also arrested. A news release states Brandley said the incident is still under investigation. And the greatest thing underneath it: how to report abuse. Underneath it. Okay, so that's news article number 1.
Need money?
I'm
Yeah.
fucking bewildered about that one.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
I mean, I know
There's-
sometimes you may want to sell your kids, but at what point do you pull the trigger?
well, for $2,500 and 2 daughters, I mean, that's a bargain.
Heroin. I mean,
What a bargain. Okay, so here we go. You ready?
Cocaine's
Here's
a
the-
hell of
Usually we try to keep them relationship
You want to try that again?
themed.
Okay.
Yes, I can't drink. Wife says she sliced off cheating husband's penis, then threw it out the window.
God, that was like 25 years
No,
ago.
no. This is a different
Yeah.
one. Where do you think this happened?
Florida.
I'm going to go weird. I'm going to go like North Dakota.
Well, I'll read it to you because it's not in the beginning of the title, so we'll find out together, won't we? A jealous wife. Well, it's from the Sun, so right away it's overseas.
Oh, it's England. All right.
So no, it's overseas.
Like the Daily Mail.
Yeah, but they have the sun in Florida, too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it could be. Oh, well, let's see. A jealous. Well, I'm looking at the cause in the background, and I don't recognize them as Americans. So, a jealous wife has been arrested for allegedly hacking.
Get it?
I invented penises, Robin. Hacking off her husband's penis Tuesday with a 12-inch long carving knife.
Good for him.
12-inch. I had to go 12-inch, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
Couldn't go 6.
Yeah, well, that's what.
Couldn't go Jew. 3.
Just nip the tip.
Wait.
I'll take 2.
Her name is Karuna Sanusan. Wait,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go
Definitely
Karuna
Definitely
Matata.
not a Jew.
Definitely not a Jew.
They didn't yell Mazel Tov. That's they-
24 carried out the bloody attack on 40-year-old Siripan after discovering he was having an affair.
This may have happened in Taiwan.
Thailand, Bangkok.
Oh, wow.
Get it?
Bangkok.
Yeah, there you go.
Ouch.
Slice cock.
Slice cock. She said she then she hurled his
was late
I
to that
can't
one.
speak. She hurled his severed manhood out the bedroom window.
Like a boomerang.
Well, I don't think it came back, leaving Siripan writhing and screaming in agony in a pool of his own blood.
Oh, my God.
Neighbors heard his howls of
skip this
pain.
one?
Somehow this is funny. No,
Kinda hurts, dude.
no, it's all right. Neighbors heard his howls of pain and called the police, who arrived at the couple's home in Sriracha. Really? They live in a hot sauce. They live in the hot sauce near Bangkok, Thailand, at 6:20 a.m. So that's a way to wake up.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Officers recovered his penis and put it in.
Is this yours, sir? Let's find out.
Sorry,
Look
that's
what I
evidence.
found.
That's evidence. You can't have it back.
Hey, diddly-ho, neighbor.
He can't get it back till the trial's over. Officers recovered his penis and put it in a cooler for surgeons to try to reattach, but medics said that would not be possible.
Especially in Thailand.
Jack no tie real good. He was rushed to
Well, every woman
nearby.
down there has one.
He was rushed to the nearby something Sriracha hospital. I want to go to the
really funny, like.
Well, Karuna Matata was arrested and held in custody. She was
Karuna
pictured by
Matata.
Oh, she's a freaking beast. She was pictured by reporters sitting calmly as she was interviewed by police. Oh, I just
What are you going to
chopped
do
it
at
off.
that point?
Yeah, I chopped it off.
Yeah.
She said, "Me and my husband worked together selling organic vegetables at a stall."
Yeah, organic zucchinis.
Get it?
Get it? Stall. Before this happened, I became suspicious he was having an affair. I always saw him flirting with a lot of girls, and I had an idea of what he was doing. You're 29, he's 40.
Wow.
Ooh, wow, that knife
for
is
him.
scary. Then I found out that he was secretly going with other women. This made me very angry. I was full of anger and couldn't relax. I was so angry inside.
So I decided to cut it off.
She added, I aroused him in the morning while he was
Aw.
absent-minded,
Aw.
then used the knife to cut off his penis. I threw it out the window.
We're all absent-minded when you're waking up to a
Hello?
Hummer.
Exactly. This is getting long. So, it said officers received an emergency call about a man's penis being cut off with a knife. Yeah, we got that. Thanks for repeating it. The man has lost a lot of love. He's now under close medical
Lost
a
a
lot of
love?
blood.
Oh.
Well, I love. Wow. All right. Okay, so that's Bangkok. Okay, mental note: don't go to Bangkok.
I could have told you that.
Don't leave your dick behind.
Okay, blank man.
Like
with,
an Amex.
This is my favorite one. I saw this and I saw this about a week ago and I had to save it. Blank man with no arms charged with stabbing man with scissors. Where's it from?
I think is that New York?
Nope. No. Hold on. I gotta think about that.
Where's it from?
That could possibly from Colorado. That's what
Oh,
I'm
going again with Colorado.
Colorado. Wrong. Larry?
I said New York.
Wrong.
Okay.
Tennessee.
Good old reliable Florida.
There you go.
That's that originally.
Good God, I love Florida. Okay, so a 46-year-old homeless man with no arms was arrested in Miami Beach, Florida for stabbing another man with a pair of scissors using his feet. What do you... Just dude, look at me. Go in the corner. Florida native...
This is
No.
You're just going to learn a lesson.
Well, at least he's cut. Florida native Jonathan Crenshaw stabbed the 22-year-old Chicago man twice with the scissors before running away.
With his feet?
With his feet.
Wait. Before running? That's the
Yeah,
best he can do.
he must have dropped the scissors. How'd they handcuff him? According to the Miami Beach Police Department report on Crenshaw's arrest early on Tuesday, Crenshaw, a local fixture...
Crenshaw, where's that from?
Crenshaw is a town in
that's
California.
right. Okay.
California. Crenshaw, a local fixture known for painting colorful works of art with his feet, according to local media reports, was subsequently detained near the attack in a shopping and tourist area near South Beach and charged with one count of aggravated battery, a second-degree felony. Crenshaw, how do they fingerprint him? Crenshaw, they just
Wait. Maybe they
do the side of his face.
Oh, I was thinking feet. Okay.
They do well. The feet have
I
prints.
don't know. Don't you people take prints of your kids'
What do you mean,
feet?
you people? Crenshaw.
Parents.
I was just saying, how does an armless man get fingerprinted or handcuffed? Come here, you. You just take a belt around him. Crenshaw told police he acted in self-defense. It was being held at Turner, blah, 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 Correctional Center in Miami. His court-appointed attorney, Devin Frampton, could not immediately be reached for
alive.
comment. The victim...
His brother's Peter.
The victim, Cesar Coronado, these names are awesome. Cesar Coronado was admitted to a local hospital bleeding from his left arm. He and a female friend who was present said Coronado asked Crenshaw for directions and was attacked.
Well, as you do.
Wait a second. You're asking an armless man for directions. Hey, which way do I go? I can't. That way? This over yonder? I mean, you can't point.
Turn me east.
Yeah. Crenshaw said he was lying down when Coronado approached and punched him.
Well, you had no choice.
Yeah. Police said there was
Wait
no
a
indication.
minute. The homeless man just says this guy just outright punched him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For no reason.
Fair enough. I mean,
So he stabbed him with his toe knife. Police said there was no indications. Those are my my old insurance bills burning up right now. So
There was a lot of mail in there.
yeah. No,
That was in the shed, the she shed.
No, I no one burned down your she shed. My wife goes, "Ooh, she." I go, "No, you're not getting a she shed." Police said there were no indications that Crenshaw was under the influence of drugs or alcohol at the time of the incident. He was just angry because he had no arms.
I would be too.
He has an extensive criminal past, including battery of law enforcement officers, according to the Miami Beach.
What is he headbutting everybody?
Licking people? I don't know. And finally, we'll end on this.
I'm going to leave that on that one.
Larry, this one reminded me of you.
Oh.
No, not in a bad way. The title of this one is "How Long Is It Normal to Be Single?" 11
years?
11 people reveal their timeline, so don't worry. I'm not going to read all 11, so because we'll be here
30
for.
is one of them.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. 11 people revealed it, right?
Oh.
Huh?
Well, no, he's been single, but he's married now, so.
Yeah.
I don't know
Let's
how.
It's not our 11. We didn't do it.
How is he married?
Honestly,
Don't know. I
God
have no
bless
idea.
that
I want to
woman.
know how
God
she
bless that woman.
pulled that one off.
I want to know how he pulled it off
Well,
because
pulled it
he's
out.
insane.
He doesn't pull that out.
He's got problems.
It's a first date.
His brother.
What are
has
we going to do
problems.
about this?
He's like normal compared to his brother.
His brother. The jar of honey his brother gave me when I saw him. At
Dude,
the,
it's bigger than
party.
it's bigger than this lantern.
Holy, it was. It was a
it's-
giant jar.
It's like a giant, Costco mayonnaise jar.
He's in Brooklyn.
and it was one of 5.
Yeah, I have one.
Oh, he gave you one.
I-
of
not-
his?
not
Okay.
big one,
Yeah.
I'm kinda
No,
disappointed.
he doesn't know you.
I know, but it's all right. He should know me.
the-
When I met him last
Get
time, he had
to
a
know
limp and a
me.
cane.
He still does.
What happened?
When he first met him, I think you met him at Comic-Con, right?
did.
Back in 2010, right before Verdi got married. He met Jonathan, and Johnny said he had a limp and a cane. I'm like, he still does.
Yeah.
And he's moving to North Carolina.
Yeah, Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee. That's
yeah.
right.
Okay, I'm not gonna read all the paragraphs.
I'm
but
sorry.
Sasha,
don't be sorry.
21, has been single because she's too busy for a relationship.
Okay.
She's very work
What
orientated.
does she look like?
Well, there's no pictures. It's
No.
just a.
Boo.
And then we have Kate, 23. Most recently dated someone last fall, but it wasn't serious. Brandon, 24, has never been in a relationship.
These people are in their 20s, and they haven't done anything with their life.
Allie, 20, has been single for 3 years. Well, Allie is a
Oh,
whore.
good for her. What was I doing at 17?
Chloe, 24, has been single for 3 years. These are way
What
too
was I
long
doing at
to read.
21?
Another Kate,
college
also
wasn't bad.
23. 23 has been
Psychopath,
single
but-
for 6 years. So she was
23
23.
and 6?
23.
22, 23,
Really?
23. Okay.
Really? You had a Excuse me. That's the first time I've burped
Radio
on.
Gold.
I hate when you do that, and I did it. And I apologize to the listeners. Yeah, this article's all fucked.
They're saying they haven't been in a relationship. They're not saying that they haven't banged a little bit every now and again.
True, and I'm sure they're all goers. Oh, Annabelle, hashtag, there's a asterisk, which means she changed her change. 23 has been single for 3 months after getting out of a 5-year
3
relationship.
months, please.
Nailed it.
Emily, 27, was last with someone in 2014. Holly, 26, has trouble finding someone to commit.
Timestamp.
Please.
She
I
don't
don't need
listen.
to hear that one.
She don't listen.
Oh, I didn't even hear it either. I can't be
I
bothered with
love
those.
her.
They annoy me.
What?
Who do you love?
I can't be bothered with reading
Oh,
all that.
Yeah, of course.
She definitely smokes cigars. Though.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Maybe not.
I what was in this bourbon? I can't
It's good.
speak.
Bullet,
You know
man.
what's what's in this bourbon? Good
Love.
shit.
Yep.
It's perfect.
It's
It
good.
worked out
It
nicely.
was part of the bourbon trail.
And we have another half bottle to finish.
You got my cheese whiz, boy.
What was the name of the hair salon that Carrie Fisher worked at in the Blues Brothers?
Curl up and die.
I think I told you that already.
No, I knew that.
Shenanigans.
Bull.
She also
shit.
drove a '76 Pontiac Grand Prix with a chunk of the grill missing. Go on, try me again on another movie thing. Go
What
on.
car was featured in the movie Gran Turismo?
Gran
Wrong movie.
Tur-
Gran Torino. Never mind.
Nailed it.
Gran Torino. Who's buried in Grant's tomb?
Love that scene.
Don't eat my dog.
The movie's fantastic.
Well, you understand, when we saw that movie, my wife goes to me, she goes, "Do you know what the sequel to this movie is, right?" She goes, "You, Grand Prix." Because she basically, what is... Jesus Christ. It's like the Mist. What are these freaking creatures? It's like these fucking giant bugs. You got to see that bug. It's dead over there that I killed. It's gigantic.
I think it's worked its way through the concrete.
No,
I'm actually
it's
enjoying
dead.
myself. We could keep this thing going
This
for
is a
another
good time.
hour
We
and a
could.
half.
Well, we could
I've
stop.
been trying
I
to get
could
you on a
honestly keep going.
podcast.
I know you
You
have.
have no idea.
We could.
know.
We could stop recording and just keep
I just
chilling.
need a
So
little bit
We
of
just
time.
keep
We're
it
good to
going.
go.
That's all
That
right.
doesn't make it.
We
we're
can
gonna
keep
do
it
a
going.
part
Get it out
two.
when
We
you
could do a
have to
part.
get it
All
out.
right.
Get it like fuck Verdi and then call it a day.
That happens every podcast. So.
Well, yeah.
I've kind of, and here's the thing. I kind of.
What are we
always
at,
want-
time-wise?
An hour and 52, to be honest.
All
with
right. So this is
2 hours. It's pretty
It's-
good.
Yeah.
It's like weird.
It's weird.
By the way, something came up on my
Watch out for
phone.
Mothra.
you. Yeah.
There's another
I think it was a kaiju.
He's coming for his brother. I come to avenge my brother. This came up on my phone earlier. Where'd it go? Hold on. Something happened at Bill Cosby's house.
Something happened on the wing of a plane.
There's something on the wing. Here, hold on. Cops everywhere at Bill Cosby's home.
Uh-oh.
Cosby's reps, Andrew Wyatt and really. One of his attorneys is named Ebony.
Theo?
One of his attorneys' name is Ebony.
Oh. And
Ebonee.
Ebony.
No police officers entered the property, nor did any officer from Montgomery County make a request that the live 5-piece band for Mr. Cosby's birthday celebration halt their music. They add Mr. Cosby along with his bride, Camille. It just says Mrs.
I knew that was coming.
I had a customer on the phone named Camille, and I almost laughed right into the phone because of that.
Family and friends enjoyed beautiful jazz music to honor Mr. Cosby's 81st and most likely last birthday.
Honestly, right?
However, at least 4 Montgomery County police cars are always parked outside Mr. Cosby's Philadelphia home. Born in Philadelphia, born and raised for security purposes. Bill Cosby's neighborhood filled up with cops on the same day the comedian turned 81. Law enforcement sources tell us officers in Pennsylvania received a call Thursday for loud music on Cosby Street. Was it
I was trying to think of the theme song.
Yeah. What the hell's the theme song? You know what? I'm going to make
I
a
think
phone.
we should get. It's been a little while.
I'm going to call his cousin.
All
Hold
right.
on. Give me 1 second.
No,
You
no.
guys take over the mic.
Okay, yeah, no, he's gonna
I'm
call.
going to make a phone
He's gonna
call.
call someone who hasn't been on in a while.
I got to plug it into the mic. Hold
Yeah,
on 1 second.
okay, and I love how clear your phone comes in. It's amazing.
It is. Hold on.
It's wonderful. Stupid androids. So
Androids rule.
yeah, whatever. But
Hold on.
okay, I was trying to stall.
Hello? Yeah, hi. This is Frank from The Better Half.
Bill Cosby.
Hi, how you doing?
cousin?
I know it's late. I apologize. I was just wondering if Fred was available to talk. Okay. I'll hold.
He had a gynecologist office in his basement.
I know, right? That was
That was
creepy.
weird.
Hold on a second. Hello, Fred. Hello. Yeah, hi. It's Frank from The Better Half. I was just wondering if you had some time to talk about what's going on over there at Bill's house. Well, I really shouldn't be talking about my cousin Bill, but if you guys need me, I'm always here for The Better Half. Is Larry there?
Hey, what's going on, Fred? It's been a while, Fred.
It's been a while. I've been stuck here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's terrible there. I know.
It's cold.
It sure is. How is your cousin?
Well, he turned 81 today, and we had a lot of fun, and we have some pudding.
That's good. Did you take any photos?
No, we're not allowed to have cameras up on the property anymore. The old Bill's problems. But we have my friend, his wife Camille's here, and we have lots of pudding, and we're gonna take the pudding, and he's got some pills for us to put in the pudding.
Oh boy.
I know nothing about that.
You're good. I think Camille's bad.
Hold on a second, Theo. Oh wait.
He remember he's got dyslexia, so be careful.
Theo. That's
Theo.
right. I remember that episode. One of my favorite ones, and they got Raven Simone. She's got a Raven Simone is Raven huge. Have you seen her? Oh my God. She got the diabetes. Hold on. Camille, lower the music. We don't want any more policemen here.
Oh, and I thought the missed Kodak joke was good.
Fred, this is Frank here from The Better Half. We were just wondering we heard that cop cars were all over the property there, and yeah, and
Stretch the mic.
a year in, I still don't know where the mic goes.
In your ear.
Let me get that brick.
bugs on me. I'm sorry, Fred. No problem.
Pitiful.
Can you explain a little further? Was there an arrest made? No arrest. Just some nosy Amish people telling us they don't want the music so loud. All they do is play their banjos all day, but we like the jazz music. You know, we don't complain when they're building barns and churning butter. I get it, Fred, but I mean it's late at night, and you know this just came over the news wire, and then Bill's been in the news with all the bad, you know, the whole incidents, you know, I would figure you might want to keep a low profile, but it's his birthday, and we're like, happy birthday to Bill, happy birthday, come here, sing along, happy birthday to. Yeah, it's getting very late. I think there was something in my pudding.
I think he drank the wrong drink.
He told me to drink the purple Kool-Aid, not the red one. But anyway, I'm gonna go because it's getting. Fred,
hello.
I think he gave me. I think he slipped me something.
Oh, he almost sounded normal. Okay.
Okay. Well, anybody want to say anything else?
I'm good.
Who's the ginger?
You want to talk to Fred Cosby?
I'll pass.
Okay. You some bitch.
I think he's waiting for Trump.
All right. No, Trump came and went.
Yep, he did. Yep.
Maybe next time he'll be on time. Anyway. Okay.
Merkel.
Fred Cos out. Come here. Well, that was
no deal.
I'm glad he showed up.
breaking news.
That's awesome. I love when he shows
So
up.
far.
What happens when Bill shows up?
Well,
we haven't had Bill on yet.
No. Well, legal reasons, you know.
Yeah,
Well, the only, who's left? Dreyfus? Jesus.
Lisa Turtle.
My fucking throat's killing me.
Wasn't she on? Wasn't she Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, wait a minute.
No one's putting her as their celebrity crush yet.
Lisa Turtle?
Yeah.
Tiffany Matisse was pretty fucking.
I had
not
Kelly
gonna lie.
Kapowski.
Can we get Rippo on a podcast next?
Absolutely.
Because it's 3 hours early. I would love
better
to
than
answer
Capizzi.
these questions.
Yeah, well, anyone's better than Capizzi.
Yeah.
Rocket Man.
What was in those bombs in 44? You know, I mean, seriously, is they
Dude,
fucking
there was
Sony's?
definitely
What was
a
in that
couple
shit? You
Jewish
know?
wives in there.
Rocket Man, you know.
Fire in a hall.
Hold on, I hear a helicopter.
Oh, wait a minute.
Insert helicopter noise. Hold on.
It's more of a
Who's coming in?
Vietnam,
Someone's
but-
coming in to get. Yeah, right.
Get down! Get out of here!
Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
Oh shit.
Is he coming?
Yeah. Hold on.
He
hold on.
Skyped last time.
I know. He Skyped. He must. Well.
Yeah,
must
well, he
be-
can do whatever
well,
he wants.
He's got a helicopter.
Well,
so I mean,
he was already home.
Who?
I think who's
Hold
going to
on.
be coming? Who?
Jew?
Even better.
Jew.
Okay, everybody. 45 is here.
Oh, he's actually here.
He's
The
here.
bounce
Hold
game.
on. Ooh, is Bullet Bourbon.
Oh,
my
boy.
favorite.
Oh, boy.
Frank, bring me some.
Mr. Trump, welcome to my backyard. I know we're usually downstairs. Thank you for coming in person. No, your Secret Service is freaking me out.
Yeah, they do that.
But if you don't know, have you met Eric?
No, Kung Fu Jew.
This is
Well,
coming
let
from
me
you. Eric, thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the vote. I love your MAGA hat. We're going to get a MAMA hat. You know what MAMA hat is? We're going to make... No. Mama hat.
Go
Mama
try that
hat.
again, sir.
Nailed it.
Making Massapequa great again. Okay? Listen, New York, it's a democratic state. Okay?
That's
We're going to
just
change. Shut up. We're gonna change that, okay? We're gonna make it a blue, red, or
Red,
whatever.
red.
We're gonna make it a red state, okay? I don't know. I get confused myself. I have to look at my tie sometime, okay? By the way, I just want to say, my wife,
Melania? Wonderful woman.
that's what I said. She looks great. I mean, she's
Always.
all those fashion designers said, "Oh, we're not gonna make Melania a dress." Okay, look at it. She don't need it. She's beautiful, okay? Her and my daughter, Ivanka. I don't care what the time is, okay? All right, listen, Trump's on a roll.
Start announcing it at this
Trump's
point.
on a roll. This will be a two-parter. I'm taking over the networks, okay? It's about time Trump had a podcast. The Better President, okay?
Ooh, I like
okay,
it.
roll with
Someone on
that.
this network won't, but I do.
I don't care who won't like it. Oh, you know what? I don't care him and his
Make
liberal
the
self.
podcast great
Okay,
again.
it's all good. Listen, King Jong Un Moon. Okay, Rocket Man in my pocket. You know who's next? Theresa May, okay? And Merkel. Merkel the Urkel. I call her Urkel the Merkel, okay? Merkel. But the German girl, okay?
Dinner jacket,
The German girl. She's got hands. She got shoulders like a linebacker, okay? Guess what? Germany, you kneel into the Trumpster, okay? Eric, I don't know if you've heard. We're taking back England. England. Taking it back. We're starting with London and working our way west.
Mr. Trump, I'm a big fan, but
it was the other way around.
We never had England to begin with.
Exactly.
I just gotta say.
You're right,
Okay.
but we're going to take it.
Okay,
We're
fair
taking
enough.
it.
We did have Guam.
We started with
We did have
13,
Guam, yes.
13 colonies. We went
I
to
think we still have
50.
Guam.
We went to 50 and a half. I call it 50 and a half. Why? Puerto Rico. They're half a state. They're not official. But guess what? You know what? Do you know what 51's going to be?
What?
You know what 51's going to be?
Which one?
London. London.
Just that one city?
That one city is going to be the state
Like Hong
of
Kong.
New London.
We used to have all Puerto Rico until Hurricane Harvey.
Listen, that mayor's corrupt, okay? She's a mean old woman. You see that? She was making fun of me handing out paper towels, okay? And you know what she did? She did nothing. She kept it all for herself. She's wiping her big Puerto Rican ass with paper towels. I don't know what's funny here, okay?
I'm sorry.
Melania
That was my
don't
fault.
care. I
No,
don't
she doesn't.
care,
She doesn't.
okay?
Melania looks beautiful tonight.
Love her. Look at her. Look at her.
Yes.
See her tits.
Dude,
Wow.
disrespectful, okay? That's Mrs. 45. Listen,
Broadway.
the first one, you know who's going over the wall after all the illegals? Redheads. Redheads going right over the wall, you soulless ginger. Okay? I'm serious now.
Money with you, though.
Listen to me, you. Forget Massapequa. We're making Wantagh great again. All right, listen, I got to go. I got more important things to do to talk with
Starting
you
it up
guys.
again.
Okay? Start the chopper. Get to the chopper.
What is he doing here?
That was my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
Oh, okay.
Schwarzenegger don't like me, okay? He goes with California, okay?
All
Trump
right.
out.
The pilot's getting tired.
Trump out. Later. Peace out. Bye.
All right, kill it.